Listen. You're gonna keep here. Hold on. Listen for a second. I want you to listen without talking.
All I can say
listen without talking. I said listen without talking, okay? You have a dead man's watch on your wrist when you walk in here.
No.
Okay. No, you did. Yes, you did.
He gave me.
No.
No. He gave it to me.
You lie about when you got it. You say you got it on Sunday when I know for a fact that you logged in on it on Friday.
That wasn't me.
It's going to show you going to Perry, Madison, and not going to
You're going to see it.
Panama City.
You're going to see it. I swear to God. No, but you ain't got to apologize.
Did he tell you?
It took 6 cops to interrogate the suspect. It shouldn't take a team of 6 to crack one man, unless there's more to the story than anyone expected.
She really going to be surprised I'm telling the truth. No, I wasn't saying you're not telling the truth, but you know we got to say either way, you still didn't believe me. You find out that I was telling the truth, then you apologize. If my phone said I was in Panama City, I signed the paper and I do 100 years for you.
You do 100 years for me.
I swear to God on my dead mama.
I got you.
The detectives thought they had their guy, but this is what it looks like when a suspect proves the cops wrong on their own turf.
One of the things that we have to do is, and I know Matt told you this, but we have to do an amount of due diligence, so that we can say that we've ruled you in and ruled you out. And at this point, we're ruling you out. I'm sorry.
In early 2022, George Diaz Johnston, a prominent LGBTQ advocate and brother of former Miami Mayor Manny Diaz, was reported missing on January 7th. The next day, his body was found in a Jackson County landfill. Investigators determined that he had been strangled and his body had been disposed of in the trash at his home in Tallahassee.
Got nothing on you, right? Okay. I know they searched down there, just want to make sure, because like I said, unfortunately got a couple warrants we're dealing with here. And then, but you know you're going down to the jailhouse, and if you take anything with you.
I'm saying, but then what?
What's up?
I don't know what I got warrant for.
Okay, well, like I said, the investigators will take care of you, they'll talk with you, do all that process, alright?
George had been allowing Stephen Yinger, a man with a criminal history, to stay at his residence rent-free. However, as George was trying to reconcile with his husband, he planned to ask Stephen to leave. Soon after, he disappeared. This man, named Mohamed Diane, became involved when he was found with the victim's belongings.
Hey, did they put the keys to the car back in your pocket by chance?
No, they gave it to my girl.
Your girl? Okay. Real quick, just take your hand out of your pocket for me. Of course. Here's the deal, man. You take anything out of your pockets, but don't put your hands back in your pockets for me. They should have searched you better on scene, so I'm going to search you now. Do you have anything on you right now?
They have one, and that's what I'm
okay, so I'm going to find it if it's on you. You understand?
Oh, okay. I ain't trying to go back after the search. I ain't want trying to go back in because I thought I got everything.
You got stuff in your pocket? Okay.
I mean, you can look again if you want. I know I had, when I feel the money, I kind of feel it. I had just found out the car cleaner plate and just picked up.
That part, you got gloves? They should have searched him better on scene. You got gloves?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Remember, I asked you before I left, right?
I didn't go back.
I've been straight with you, right?
You know, they searched. I mean, I didn't go back in there.
But I asked you if you had stuff on you, right? Right before I walked out, right?
They went in there.
That wasn't in there.
I'm saying they went in there and got everything out of my pocket. I didn't go back in after that.
But you knew that was in your pocket, right?
No, sir. I didn't know I had that. That's why I was just laying right here. I was almost fall asleep.
Okay. Go and stand up for me.
I thought I got everything out of my pocket.
I got you. Just go and stand up for me. Put that hand just on the small of your back.
Okay.
Just keep it right there for me, alright?
There ain't no reason for me to go.
Yep, I got you. I got you. See right here, right? 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
came out of your pocket. This you won't get back, this you will.
Hello. Mohamed, I'm Detective Bennett. This is Agent Rover. How are you? Have better days?
I'm surprised 'cause I don't get in trouble. It never happened to me in my life.
Oh, I don't goodness, here. Here you go. With all this one. Okay. Do you know why you're down here at all? You have any idea?
No, ma'am.
No?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I guess, some of the officers, they saw you coming over by Texas Street. Were you leaving Texas Street or were you showing up at Texas Street?
Did it show me?
When they made contact with you when they arrested you?
Living Texas Street.
It was in leaving Texas Street?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Okay. All right. So we want to talk to you about some things. You have some active warrants for your arrest, so you are under arrest for your active warrants. That's not necessarily what we want to talk to you about. All right. I'll get all that for you when we're done here. Like I said, the reason you're under arrest is for those, not necessarily what
I
we
don't
want
know
to.
what is it. I don't even know. They still ain't telling me what is it.
Yeah. So, but we want to talk to you about something else. You remember when the officer called you, I think yesterday, and you spoke to him?
I mean, I will talk to you after I find out like what I got a warrant out.
I'm
I'd be
not for your
surprised,
code.
you know.
Yeah, I
well
got you.
educated.
Hey, nobody's tricking you, man. I mean,
Oh, I know. I
will.
will trust me. I
Okay.
know.
Let me check on that for
Y'all
you,
don't have
okay?
to worry about no trouble with me.
Okay,
I will
alright.
let you know
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
That's what I was telling him in the truck. Like, just give me an ant. Like, I don't like bad people. Like,
Yeah, I didn't arrest you on the warrant, so that's why I don't know.
I know you can, like I be telling people, come and say you can always use something and try to get somebody to question them. Like, I told them, like, you can't just call me, I could match you anyway. I know you're gonna end up taking me to jail, but I wasn't ready because my kids want to spend time with me because I just
Right.
started working and stuff like that.
From the moment Mohamed Diane sat in the interrogation room, one thing was clear. He wasn't sure which side he was on. Was he a witness, a suspect, or just a pawn in someone else's crime?
They want to stay with me every day, but I don't
Okay.
want them over there.
Okay.
The only girl like I care, like I really care about a little girl that's still over there. She doesn't have anybody.
Okay.
That's what I'm struggling myself trying to be there for.
Right. Is that the one that you were with today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And I take it your kids are with a different woman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. I didn't know if they were the same woman or not.
I already know what it was. That's what I was trying to tell her. Like, that's what it is.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not familiar with your warrants.
Yeah,
He's
now
gonna
I feel better now.
he's
Like,
gonna get-
I feel better. Like,
Yes.
since I found, I know, like, God was telling me, just calm down. That's the best thing for you. Like, finna go get ready. Go on your little piece test, whatever that is. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know that was gonna be. I
Yeah.
knew it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe in God. I knew that was.
Well, I mean, what we need to talk to you about is pretty serious.
Oh
You
yeah, I know.
obviously-
Trust me. 'Cause I never like this. Never I watch TV, but I never like ever expect no stuff like this.
Right.
You know, never
Right.
in my life. Never.
Okay. Well, and we're gonna get to that. So when he gets
Yeah,
back,
so
so
that's fine.
you got.
Oh, you ain't have to worry about it no more. You good?
Oh, good?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Yeah, you good.
Y'all figured it out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right, I'm gonna keep this in here just in case.
Okay.
Fine.
But these are what they are.
I'm really
But
excited.
because you are here in handcuffs and you're under arrest for that, I am gonna read you your rights. But that's what I want to talk about.
That's fine.
Okay. And you've had your rights read to you before. You know what they are. And
Yes,
your name is Mohamed Diane, correct?
ma'am.
All right. Today, I'm off on the dates. Today's the 10th.
I might be special because God be talking to me or something. Like,
Does
yeah, it's like everything I do before I even do it.
Okay. All right. Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us now. You said
Yeah,
yes.
I want to talk to
Okay.
y'all.
All right, sign right here saying I read this to you. All right, start me off. Okay, so you know what we want to talk to you about. We want to talk to you about Steven.
How I know him.
How you know him
Okay.
and everything, and let's go into all that.
It's been a couple months. It's been a couple. I think he told me when he fresh got out of prison. I guess he was driving a black Mercedes Benz,
Okay.
and that's when the morning I was riding my scooter, you know,
Mhm.
trying to get around to go to work and stuff. So I met him on Adams Street at the Marathon Adams Street. So
Okay.
he was looking for some Twinkie and stuff like that, but he said he was on probation. So I said, good. Do I smoke too?
Yeah.
Because I'm the type I love cars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, dang, I probably can't like be friend with him, you know, trying to use his car or whatever, pay him or whatnot. So I
Yeah.
can't get to work or whatever. It never worked. So, but you know, he kept calling me, texting me, hey, yo, man, you know anybody got 20 or stuff like that? I said, nah, I mean, I can share mine with you. Because I be spending my money, so you might as well spend your money too.
Yeah.
So, from there, he started, you know, that's all we've been dealing with at first. Then, after that, the girl that he was going with, I knew the girl from Perry.
Oh, you knew her?
Right.
Okay.
Like, I knew, like, I never talked to her or nothing, but I knew her from Perry. Because I used to work there.
Okay.
So I guess
Where did
she
you work
told-
in Perry?
At Walmart.
Okay.
So I guess she told him that she knew me and stuff like that. I guess that's when he started trusting me a little bit, I guess.
Okay.
So what was it? And a couple days down the road, he came and sold me a pair of shoe, a pair of Nike shoe, but he ain't had no money. He said, Kelly, get back, such and such, such and such. You think you can swap it out? I said, yeah, sure. You know,
Yeah.
give it to him. Then he kept coming back and forth for 20 and stuff like that. And at one point, he had hit me up, but him and Kelly arguing, I guess, all the time. Like, bro, do you think you can find me somewhere for her to stay? But she's aggravating me or something. Like she can't stay with me no more. And me, I'm smart. I'm like, man, you know, that girl ain't stay with you. You staying with her.
Yeah.
So you just getting out, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
He's
You
trying to get back on
completely
his feet.
right.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
getting out. So ain't no way in hell. So I was like, okay, cool. That's your car too. I believe that's your car, because that's not your car. I'm not gonna believe you. So he came back one day like scratched up and stuff. I'm like, damn, what you got beat up by a tiger or something? He was like,
Yeah.
man, Brian ain't funny, and Kelly just jumped on me and da. I'm like, what y'all done did now?
How long ago was this?
Like I say a month or two.
Month or two?
Then after that, they started riding around together and stuff. And I go, oh, y'all finna get married? Because I'm always goofy.
Mm-hmm.
I said, y'all finna get married. I want to be the right man, best man, and stuff like that. Then Kelly laughing and this. Then Kelly asked me, hey man, you think I can stay with y'all in the project till I get my stuff together? And I'm like,
Kelly said this?
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, hi, that's not even right. Like nobody don't want to leave over here where I'm at, and y'all don't even look like the type that want to leave over here.
Yeah.
Because I'm always positive. So I'm like, nah. Like my girlfriend, she don't accept people, you know, just
Yeah.
to kill it. And they left, and they, oh, okay, she got a friend, she was gonna ask her, okay, that's cool. Then they left in the same black car. So a couple days later, before he got in the wreck, the day he got in the wreck, I think I was working or something. And he called me, sent me a picture. He was like, yo, you're not gonna believe what I just did. I wrecked the car. I said, what the hell you done did? He told me, man, somebody pulled out in front of me, so I swiveled something. And all I see in the car all messed up. So I'm like, damn, she should let me hold the car. That's the same night I asked him to let me hold the car. The same day he didn't do it. And he got in the wreck.
Okay.
So.
And that was in December, you think?
I gotta be.
Okay.
It has to be.
Mohamed was caught in the middle between the detectives demanding answers and the fear of what Stephen Yinger might do if he talked.
Fine. I was still, you know, being friend with him.
Mm-hmm.
He called me like, hey man, you think you can pull up to my house? My neighbors and stuff, they need some weed and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't sell weed, but I can go find you some.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So he come meet me somewhere, we'll go somewhere and get some. He get him some tunchi and stuff, then he come back to the house, and sometimes I pull up and share my tunchi with him. One day I came over there, I actually seen the neighbors outside standing there.
When you over there, where is it at?
To their house.
Okay.
Do you know what street?
I like sure.
Yeah.
Electrical.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I was.
Just make sure it's the same house.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And my girlfriend, one day I even went with my girlfriend, and she was like, hey, that man be lying, that's not his house, that's the apartment. I said, oh, it is a two-door house. Because I wasn't like, you know, when I go to people's house, I don't get out. I was like, it is a two-door house. That joker be lying. I told you don't believe him. So, right, so we left and went to the house and stuff. A couple days later, he called me. He was like, bro, hey man, I need some tunchi bag. Like, you think you can meet me soon so I can get some? I said, nah, I mean, you can smoke me, or I just give it the blunt I got. Then I come over, I pull up, he gonna talk about, bruh, I don't know why my neighbors keep looking at Kelly or something. Why she be acting me like raising your voice at her or some shit. Tell me if you do it again, he gonna spaz. They gonna do some shit. I was like, probably money or some shit. I was like, man, don't do it. That's not your business, and that's your roommate. You got to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know.
So
he's saying his roommate was having issues with Kelly?
No, looking at Kelly or something.
Or that he's looking at Kelly.
Yeah.
Period. Okay.
Right. See, talking about if he keep talking to Kelly and stuff, he gonna do something to him. I'm like, man, that's what's your problem with women. It's not even that.
Have you ever met his roommate?
I just saw him. I like didn't talk to him.
What did he look like?
I guess he a white guy. So the only thing I saw a white guy.
Shorter?
Shorter, yeah.
Okay. How
But he
tall are
always
you?
like he used to have short on. Yeah, shorts.
Shorts on?
Yeah, like pink shorts, something.
Okay.
Okay. And this was a month ago.
I said, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Since then, I ain't like I haven't seen him since. I haven't seen the guy. Like he started meeting me from then, and he started selling. He's out on iPad. He sold his damn Apple Watch. He sold his TV. Talking about he gotta go and stuff. No, back to the car.
Hold on, who sold? Yeah, good.
Hold on, let me back up.
Let's stay in order.
Yeah, I'm flying. Wait.
Yeah, man, you went real fast. Yeah.
Okay, after that, so I left. Couple days later, so I seen the BMW. I'm like, damn, they got him a car. He wasn't lying. They did get the check and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And got a car. So I said, man, you gonna let me hold the car, man, so I can go to Paris, so I can take my kids out somewhere. Y'all like, man, don't wreck the car, don't do this, don't do that. I said, I won't. Since I've been driving, I never got no wreck. So I was like, man.
And when was this?
I think the day before the investigation, a man called me.
The day before the man called you.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple days ago? He called
Friday,
you?
I think it was
Friday?
I got the car Friday, I think.
Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Do you know about what time on Friday? Guesstimate, best guess. Morning, afternoon?
Around, I said 12 or something. No. When I gave him my car, my brother car was nothing that he owned or nothing.
Okay.
All belongings was mine.
Okay.
Before he even had the car. So we swapped the car.
So you get the car, you say around noon?
Something like that.
Okay, on Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So I told him, I said, make sure you tell Kelly nobody don't drive my car, please. Like, my brother gonna get mad. Because I don't even want you to drive it from here, to be honest. You know, because I want to meet you over to your house.
Yeah.
Because I like to do serious business with people. I don't want to hear nothing later.
Okay.
So I paid him and everything. I'm like, all right, I'm going to talk to Kelly. He's like, yeah, bro, I got to be safe, though. I said, all right, cool. Go ahead. So he left. No, I left. Then he went Olive Garden. And me and my girl just went, riding and stuff like that. We was happy. And I think when he called me. No, nighttime. Yeah, nighttime. I was at in Dallas. Me and my girl were riding around and stuff. So I got tired. I went to the house. My brother called me in the morning. He was like, "Hey man, your wife ran out the door, man, talking about he want his car and stuff." I'm like, "What the hell you coming to your house for? You don't even know my brother." I said, "If you want, well, we said it from 12 to 9 in the morning,
Okay. So
Right.
you're supposed to go back to him 9 o'clock the next morning?
To give him his car back.
Right.
To get my car. So I guess he didn't wait that long. So in the morning, so my brother was like, okay, he finna head over there, but he didn't know where I was at. So he finna come over there, so boom. I said, man, why the hell you ain't come? When I pull up on him, I was like, man, I don't know what's going on. The police pull up on me and Kelly. They got my phone and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck, what y'all did? He won't tell me nothing. I'm like, what's going on, bro? In my head, I'm like, damn, my brother finna kill me. That's his car he drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this man won't even let me hold his car no more. Man, damn, go, bro, man, they got warrant out on me. I said, what the, you still not telling me, answer my question. That's what I'm asking you. You think I'm slow or something. You're not telling me nothing. Even though last night when he called me, I'm still asking him questions. He still ain't saying anything.
So what time was this that you guys had this conversation?
In the morning. So I got my car back. I kind of look at my car. I kind of look inside. I kind of look out. So I'm like, then I was driving the wheel kind of. I'm like, this boy had to do something last night. Cause my car is not driving like it used to.
Yeah.
So I just let it go. Just spray and keep going. So later on he hit me up. I was on Northmont Road. He was like, hey man, where you at, man? Can you please can I get some of your attention? Cause I don't know what's going on. I don't have nowhere to go. I'm like, oh, now it's coming to me a little bit. You ain't got nowhere to go now, so you really, really make me feel in some type of way. Then he along, okay, I admit, so not me. So I'm putting myself in an investigation spot now. Like, okay, I admit you. So I made him out of stuff. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Like, why you not telling me anything? He's like, man, I don't know what's what. Somebody died. I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm like, what you mean somebody died? Died where? I'm like, you ain't got nothing. What is it? Where? Hey, just tell me some shit. You tell me, I'll let you know what's up. You know, playing.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I gotta go on. I said, man, where Kelly? I don't know. I said, okay.
And then what day was this?
Oh, yesterday in the morning.
Yesterday morning?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So I can question him, because I'm still worried about my brother car. So I can, like, really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he had said something, because that shit hit my head when he was telling me about somebody died or something he didn't have nothing to do with it or something. I was like, well, shit, if you ain't got nothing to do with it, what you running for? You know, don't try to leave stuff like that shit gonna connect everywhere you go. That's not how you work. You know? You don't do stuff like that. So me being me, because I know I don't create trouble. I always open. So when I look back in his car, I seen all the like clothes hangers and stuff and TVs, iPad and iPad. I'm like, well, damn, you finna move out now? Yeah, like, no, bro, I'm finna just sell all my stuff because I gotta go. I ain't got nowhere to stay. You think y'all can stay in the project? I'm like, no, I already told you that. My girl ain't going for that. That's it. It's more TV, a white AirPod and a black iPhone watch.
And a black iPhone watch?
Yes, man.
The iPad, the Apple Watch.
Yeah, Apple Watch, yeah.
Okay.
And that was yesterday? You're sure that was yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it from him yesterday when I shared my Twitter with him.
Okay.
And he said, he can't have it, bro. I gotta go.
Where did you meet him for that yesterday?
Right there on North Monroe, the Shell station.
The gas
up the
station?
hill. Yeah, the Red Hill. I think that's what it is, Red Hill top. Yeah.
And y'all did it right there in the parking lot?
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
So I always make sure I be by cameras. Trust me,
saying, so the
I'm
cameras
not
will show?
crazy, right? I'm not crazy.
What time was it up there?
Let's see. I said what? In the morning time. Around 11 something.
11 something?
Yes, sir. From 9 to 12. Yeah. Yeah, he backed in right there with him until I pulled up. I looked at now, I'm like, man, this don't even look right. The way I don't know what it is, but I'm finna stop messing with you.
Did he try to sell any of that stuff to you?
He said he was gonna give it to me for giving him some twinges, but me, I didn't wanna take it. You know, cause I'm trying to believe him that's his, or he needs some money for some, you know, cause I'm always like thankful, like, you know, I always give. I don't like to tell people no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
so you said he had a TV, he had the Apple Watch.
I still have them.
You have them?
Yeah. Instead of him selling them or giving to somebody, I just kept it.
So he gave it to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, so it's TV, Apple Watch, what else?
On the AirPod. Like yesterday I turned the TV on, you know, trying to see if it works. You know, his name popped up Steven in the Netflix.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Where is all this in your apartment at Texas Street?
I got it. Right here.
You got the watch on?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
I don't even know how to work stuff like that.
Okay. We're gonna have to, we gotta go compare the serial numbers.
Okay.
And the TV is
Yes, ma'am.
in the house?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Where's the TV at?
I had got rid of that. Cause that shit too small.
What about the AirPods?
The AirPods should be in the car.
They're in the car? Okay.
Is this the only Apple Watch?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's the only one.
Have you tried to log into that Apple Watch or connect it to a
It
device?
was open. It was never being activated or nothing.
Haven't been activated
I'll bring it back. I'm gonna go check something real quick.
Okay, you good? That's fine. I ain't gonna get in trouble.
Alright, yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Let me go get the I have the thing on my desk. The serial number that we're
do you
looking
wanna
for.
take it then?
Yeah.
How did Mohamed end up with the victim's things? Was he given them, or did he take them? Did he know exactly where they came from? If he knew these items were linked to a murder, why would he keep them? Some criminals get caught because of a mistake, others because of arrogance. But Mohamed got caught because he was in too deep before he even realized it.
Man, this boy got me in trouble and shit. That's why I can't trust nobody, boy. That shit crazy. I thought I was in trouble for real then. Yeah, this is embarrassing. Like, come on, man. How can I trust you? You do some shit like this. You don't never have no stuff like this around us. Like, man. This is. I better never see him. Yeah, bro, you take me away from my kids.
We got some people still working on that part.
Okay.
We're gonna come in and go back through.
That had something to do with it. I won't even touch none of that.
Right. Okay. We skipped over a couple of days, so I want to go back this week. I know we went back to how long you've known Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start this week. Like, let's walk me through what you did this week. Start with Monday.
Or Monday.
Nothing really, cause I just rented a car from him and that's it.
That was his weekend.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Monday. Like, where did you see him on Monday? Where'd you go Monday? Did you go to work? Did you do anybody's yards?
I didn't see him Monday. I was with my girl Monday.
Okay, so you were with your girl on Monday.
Yes. I don't hang out with him. We don't hang out. We don't never hang out. Never. We never hang out.
Okay.
Ever.
All right. What about Tuesday?
I don't think. I mean, I meet him and stuff to get twitchy and stuff. That's it.
Right. Well, walk us through your day. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, let me start thinking.
Yeah. Start me with Monday.
What's the day?
Today's Monday, but
Okay.
we're in a whole nother week. We're
Okay,
wanting to walk through last week.
Last week that was my sick days. I didn't really do nothing.
You were sick?
Yes. I didn't really do nothing.
Okay.
Because I was telling the dude, the girl gave me some stuff.
What day were you sick?
It been a while since I've been sick. So I've been having like stuff coming out of my. That's why I lost my piss test.
Okay.
Every time I pee, it hurts.
Okay.
So the doctors don't want to see me. They say I gotta have insurance. So I don't know what to do.
Okay. So something
I'm
down
just
there.
home.
You got something down there.
Yeah, it's white stuff coming out.
Okay. All right. So, right. So the gate at Magnolia.
And sometimes he come to the project. And every time he called me to come to his house and stuff, I don't never get out of my car.
Okay. Did you go to his house this past week?
Nah. No.
When's the last time you've been over by?
Actually, I gave him a ride. I dropped him off, I think, to his house. From a store he was walking from my thing, Blood Bank Plasma.
The plasma bank?
Right. So I gave him a ride because I'm friendly. So.
When was that?
He had to be 2 weeks or something.
Well, you said you met him at the gate of Magnolia last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where else did you meet
Not
him?
last week, like 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you meet him at all last week?
To get a car.
Just the day to get the car?
That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's it. That's the only thing I can remember, just to get the car. Because I haven't heard from him.
Okay.
I haven't heard from him, so he hit me up. Matter of fact, I wanted the car, I think. I said, man, he's gonna let me go to the car tonight.
Okay. And that was when.
And then the other guy talked to Kelly. That's when the other guy talked to Kelly. I said, don't worry about it. I forgot Kelly, my friend, so I'm gonna go to Kelly. Morning. Oh, so he called me yesterday. So he came and got his car yesterday morning. So Saturday.
Yesterday was Sunday.
Yesterday was Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
That's why I'm just trying to get
right.
you.
So I
So
got.
it was the day before yesterday?
It had to be.
Okay.
It had to be
Because
something.
he came and got the car yesterday though.
I think so. I think the day he called me
Okay.
in the morning, he came and got the car.
Okay.
That's
When we're talking to you, we have to make sure that you're being 100% honest with us, because the problem
everything
is,
I love.
I mean, this is serious, right?
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
and it's important that when we talk to you,
That's why I want to know like what you want to know, so
that we want to get the truth like right off the
to make
rip.
it easier on you, so.
Well, not easier on us, but we want to be able to trust what you're saying.
Thank
So
you. I
if-
respect that.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
respect that.
And if
I
we start
respect
seeing
that.
things where they don't match, what's going to end up happening is we're going to be like, we're going to second guess what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just like it's just human nature, right? Like
Right.
if somebody were to lie to you,
Right.
you're going to be like, damn, are they telling me the truth on this? Because they lied about this.
That's why I don't need no lawyer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to let you know, just be as honest as possible.
Right,
And
I'm
everything.
trying, and I can just
And that's why
go
we're walking
backward.
through every
That's-
little thing
right.
because we don't know what's going to be important.
Right, you're
So
right.
that's why I need to know everything.
Right,
That's
right.
what we're trying to pin down where you
Right.
were last week. Every day
I don't
last
hang
week.
out with him at all. I don't hang out with him.
Not overall, but where were you? Okay, so if you weren't with him, you were at home on Texas
In the
Street?
break, on Wiley Street. Matter of fact, I spent all my time on Wiley Street.
On Wallace?
Yep.
Did you guys go stay at a hotel together anywhere? Anything like that?
Never, ever, never. And that's on my kids. I never spend 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes with him.
Has he ever
Since
met you at one? Like to
What?
pick up, like if he's met you somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
He said he'll meet you sometimes to pick up Tunchi. Where does he usually meet you at?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, like the gate, the first time I met her, that was I said the marathon. We never been there.
That was the marathon on Adams,
yeah,
right?
That was it. So either I share with him, I come to his house like a couple months, like that's when it starts. So I stopped doing that. And he don't even call me all the time though. He only call me like a couple times when he needs some. And Kelly needs some weed too. Or my neighbors need somewhere. That's okay. He meet me and we'll go get it. Cool.
Did you ever meet his roommate other than the one time you said you saw him?
Never. That's why I said I don't get out. When I go to people's house, I don't get out.
You've never gone inside the house?
Never in my life. I don't even know what inside look like.
Where do you
I didn't even know
it.
it was like an apartment to my girl told me like, and I was like, oh, it's 2 doors.
Where do you go to get your weed? Where do you get your weed from? Where do you, when you pick him up to go get weed, where do you take him?
I already had it. I be lying to him. I already had the weed. You know my brother don't pay for weed. He get weed.
Okay.
So I be smoking off his weed.
Okay.
He wasn't the one who pulled the trigger, but he wasn't completely innocent either. He had a knowledge of the crime, but instead of going to the police, he stayed quiet.
Yeah. You know, I just trust him.
But
I try to trust
So you
him.
got that stuff on Sunday, which was the day he picked the car up.
Right.
After he picked the car up from you,
Right.
he came back and met you. This is after he's telling you the police had already talked to him.
I wanna say, yeah. And after I told him, I said, hey man, you know they called me too, right? Then he kinda like spoke. I said, man, you not telling, I said, you know, they told me everything. I know he didn't tell me everything. Kinda like, I said, you know, they told me everything. What's going on? They're like, man, nothing. They just got carried away all this dope and this and I'm like, ain't no way in hell you can run like that for dope. Nah, something ain't right.
You said earlier that he mentioned something about somebody being dead.
Right.
What?
That he was saying, like when we was talking right there in Olive Garden or something, he was saying something crazy.
When
like,
you were at Olive Garden, he was saying
that's
that?
what I was trying to think.
What was he
Did
saying?
he told me that over there, or it was at the gas station he told me that?
What was he saying though?
He said, bruh, like somebody, they were saying somebody dying or somebody died, but I didn't have nothing to do with it. That's how you gonna like do it like this. I'm like, what you mean you got nothing to do with it? Then I was like, where at? But he ain't said nothing, trying to, you know, hear the conversation. Now I was like, man, what you guys gonna tell me something? What's going on? You know I ain't gonna say nothing. Shit, if you call yourself being friend with me, you gotta let me know something. So he didn't say nothing. I don't be in people business, so.
You said that happened at the Olive Garden when y'all did the car exchange?
Mm-hmm.
So he was telling you about that before.
That's what I'm trying to.
Before the police called you.
Before I think, yeah. I think before the police called me, I don't know. It can't be before the police called me. It can't be. It cannot be. I think he told me that before. I think so.
So, let's walk through that week. Again, that
'Cause
week,
I don't wanna
we
like
really
say I
need,
wanna-
we
I
really need
wanna
to pin
say
down that
something
week.
like-
Yeah, we really need to
Yeah.
pin down where you were that week. And I'm, cause some things aren't adding up for me.
Is that what you need? I'll tell you.
That's what I'm asking you.
When-
That week, last week, we need to pin down that week. What'd you do Wednesday?
Wednesday. Shit, Perry? I wasn't. I stay. I don't stand. I don't be in Tallahassee.
Okay, so,
Mm-mm.
alright, what about Thursday?
I say all last week I was going back and forth to Perry and Madison.
Okay,
I can prove you that.
okay.
Yeah.
Who were you going with?
Me sometimes, something with me and my girlfriend. I can't even say a gas station. I can go look at the camera. You gonna see
Okay.
it.
What car were you driving?
My brother car. Friday, I wasn't feeling good. I was in Perry. Yeah. I was in Perry, either Perry or Greenville. Shit, I don't even be in Tallahassee. I don't even worry about that. This dude here, he's so cold-hearted. What the fuck did I do, yo? Shit, he must don't know. I'm gonna tell everything. I don't like shit like that. Taking people's life away. Crazy as hell. I wish I had known what you did. Bitch, I'll take your ass in myself. Trying to see where was I Friday. I was in Madison. Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Man, this boy got me some shit. Boy, I ain't used to doing shit like this. I can't wait to see his ass. I swear to God, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. I bet you won't do no shit like this again. I'm trying to better myself. Like, come on, yo. Y'all people don't never grow the fuck up. I'm trying hard to be there for my kids and shit. This goddamn dumbass doing.
Whether he meant it or not, he became part of the crime. And that's the one thing detectives couldn't ignore. This meant detectives had to play it smart. Instead of immediately treating him like a suspect, they treated him like a potential witness, anchored that he might cooperate if handled the right way.
Sleep?
I know, I'm trying. I don't do cold. I don't like cold.
Oh, you
Remember
cold?
I told you one
Oh, okay.
job.
Where
this
you from?
season? West Africa. But
West
my daddy
Africa,
from
huh?
Paris, France.
You're what?
My daddy from France, Paris.
Oh,
Speak
okay,
French.
okay, I got you, okay, I got you. Yeah, we're just trying to confirm some information.
Yes.
Well,
Well, he's got you roped into something.
Right.
it's
That's
got you
why I
broken into
said-
something big.
I gotta know this. I never been through no stuff like this.
Okay. We need to clarify some things. That watch,
Mhm.
you didn't get it yesterday.
Mhm. Trust me, I got that yesterday. You can look at the camera. Everything yesterday. Right in the parking lot. That's why I always go by cameras.
Okay.
You gonna
Well,
see me get from.
Here's the thing. I have you logging into that watch on Friday. Attempting to log into that watch on Friday. Yeah, no, I do. From Apple. They gave it to us.
That ain't me. That's not me.
What was the email?
Mohamed Lucky 86@gmail.com.
I'm saying,
Mohamed Diane.
You might connect with my phones, because I got my phone, but I connect to it. That's why I was trying to figure out how to work it.
On Friday.
Friday, he ain't give me. I don't think he gave me that Friday. He gave it to me in the parking lot. I know that. Yesterday, on Sunday. Whenever, yeah, he gave it to me in the parking lot. He gave me that.
We got.
I'm trying to think, yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we got the records that show that it.
The
it
records
was
show
Friday,
that you
so.
tried to
I
log
know he
into
gave it to me. I even told you that he gave me that.
Yeah, you told me
Yeah.
he gave it to you, but not yesterday. He gave it to you before you guys exchanged the car.
I doubt it. I don't remember seeing that. I don't remember. If it did, my girlfriend would be like, "Oh, babe, let me have it." I ain't gonna lie. It probably did, but it did not know. I remember it was at the shelf. I know that. I ain't had it that long. He just gave it to me. Like he just gave it to me. Like, here you go, bro. You been there for me. There you go. I never ever. I ain't giving nothing. I don't think so. Friday.
Well, it's
Well,
important.
the
that-
records don't lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, well, but the records don't lie.
Right, cause like when I got that phone, I tried to figure out. And I was like, yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
I'd
man.
work the watch and stuff, cause I never had that.
Hey, you know that watch? The man that owns that watch, he's dead.
I don't.
So that's what I'm saying. We're trying. That's why we're trying
That's
to
what
figure
I'm
this
saying.
out.
He
Okay.
gave it to me, so I don't know what he got going on.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know isn't gonna cut it at this point. A man's dead. This is a homicide investigation. You got a homicide detective in here talking to you.
I'm trying to do my best to help you.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So
But it's not, at this point we're not just helping me because I got all this evidence from his
trust me.
house, his property. You were in possession of a dead man that was murdered. His
Never.
property.
Never.
No, you were. You took it off your wrist here in the interview room. So
Oh,
now
I told you what he gave me. You
can tell
told
me
me that's his.
That's
you
your
know?
story. How am I going to verify all this?
That's what he said. That's
Okay,
it.
so you're telling me he gave it to you yesterday, but the records say you got it on Friday. So
I doubt it.
so
I didn't get nothing.
you
Friday.
doubt that? I don't
didn't
doubt
get
it.
nothing Friday.
We got it from
Oh, I
the
didn't-
provider.
it was-
He was in possession of stolen items. But did he take them willingly, or was he kept in the dark about them?
I ain't getting-
Okay, so someone else is logging in with your email address and your address and your name?
It's not me.
hey, man, listen. We're not
I'm
trying
not
to.
gonna lie to you. Like, I'm gonna be
well,
honest to you.
But
I
you're
mean,
but
you
you're
can't
not
push on me,
because
I'm
it
gonna keep
happened. I'm not
honest.
pushing on you. I'm telling you that's what the records are
I'm
showing.
gonna say, if you look at the camera, he's gonna show you at the gas station.
The camera might show you at the gas station, but that doesn't have anything to do with you logging into that Apple Watch on
He
Friday.
gave it to me yesterday. When it was Sunday? Yeah, Sunday.
You logged into it Friday.
I did not, man.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Muhammad, here's the thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I did not.
We're not trying to trick you or anything, but
I'm
like we
good.
told you before, okay? In order for us to believe what you're saying, we have like some of this information and we
Thank
know
you.
the things.
So I cannot
Let me
tell
talk
you
for just a
something
second.
that-
Let me talk for
Yeah.
just a second and
Yes, sir.
explain to you.
Okay.
Okay, because at this point, it's very important that you're telling us the truth, just
Yes.
like I explained
That's
earlier,
what I'm
right?
trying to do, my best.
Hold on, just a second. And when we ask you some of these questions, we're hoping that the things that you tell us line up with what we already know.
That's why
And
I
that's
said
one of the
look at the
things,
camera.
and that's one of the things that we're trying to do in order to establish that you're an honest person.
Right,
Okay? In
right.
order for us to establish that you're an honest person,
Right.
sometimes we ask questions that we know the answers to, so
Right.
we can make sure that you're telling the truth.
Yes, sir. So
Um,
I got it from him Sunday. I ain't get nothing from him Friday.
Did you see him Friday at all?
Olive Garden, that was Saturday or Friday?
Friday morning.
That was Saturday.
Saturday.
That
That's
was when
when
you
I saw
exchanged
him.
the car.
Friday morning. When
I don't see him Friday.
Because-
I don't see him. I didn't see him Friday. No. I don't call that Friday.
Just think about it before you answer, okay? Because it's very important that you.
The only
you're
time I
honest with us.
saw him, like, that's when we trade cars. Cause I thought Kelly I needed to use the car. That's it. Cause I can have my thing.
We know you guys met up on Friday. Yeah, we do.
I don't-
You can say no all you want, but
I'm not saying no,
I
because
got
I don't
proof.
call it. I mean, if it proof, I'm gonna be honest with you and say, okay, yeah. I don't
Okay.
remember it, but if it is, it is. But that wasn't me.
You just said
I
he
wasn't.
called you wanting to get some smoke to go to Panama City.
Right, but I didn't meet him. He said, I said, when? So you gonna let me hold the car when we come back? I said, okay, fine, cool. Let me know when you come back. And I even said, yeah, meet me, but I didn't meet him. Matter of fact, I told him to meet me, but I didn't meet him. 'Cause
Where'd
I
you-
was lying. I didn't have
Where'd
no
you tell him to
social.
meet you at?
At my brother's house, but I didn't go. I didn't meet him because I didn't have no Tunchi. I was feeling for Tunchi so I can go to sleep too. So I just had him run around. I guess he left. After he left, he said, I just talked to Kelly or something. Shit, but bro, be careful, don't wreck the car or some shit. I'm like, you know I won't. And that was it. He's always all about the car with me. Everything was about the car.
This is
but-
before you got the car.
Never. I don't hang out. I don't talk to him. I don't hang out. We don't conversate about nothing. We don't talk about nothing. It's all about Twinkie.
This is before you got the car.
That's it. I don't talk to him about nothing. At all. Nothing. So whatever it is, you know, I don't talk to him about nothing. We're not even friends yet. So I get to know you.
for you to borrow a car that you don't know.
Because I know the girl, but she knew of him from Perry. I guess she kind of put something in his ear to believe me. Like, it's okay to let him hold it.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all.
That's what I do. Cause you can go to Perry, look at it. You can look everywhere. You're gonna see that car in Perry.
I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about before you got the car Friday.
You gonna say I was in Madison or either Perry or Greenville?
Now, who were you with on Friday?
I ride by myself. Always ride by myself. Always ride by myself.
All right, here's the thing, man.
I didn't mean it Friday.
If you're saying this, and I mean, we have information that you were with him on that day. Was he with him?
No, whoever was saying that whatnot, he wasn't with me.
Listen, you're gonna keep here. Hold on. Listen for a second. I want you to listen without talking.
All I can say is
listen without talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to keep trying to deny being with him, whatever you helped him do after the fact. There's this thing called accessory after the fact. You have.
Oh no.
I said listen without talking. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have a dead man's watch on your wrist when you walk in here.
No, ma'am.
Okay. No, you did.
I mean,
yes, you did.
He gave me.
No.
Free.
No.
He gave it to
You
me like,
lie about when you got it. You say you got it on Sunday when I know for a fact that you logged in on it on Friday.
That wasn't me. Yeah, that wasn't me.
Okay, so somebody else logged in with your email address.
It had to be. That wasn't me. I put that on my dead mama. Put that on my kids. That wasn't nowhere near me. Never. I swear. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I respect you a lot. Trust me. I had it, Mom. I would not lie to you. I try to help you as best I can.
The data says you logged into it with your email address, and your address at Texas Street was located in Peen when it was trying to be logged in.
If anything updated, that had to be yesterday, because I was trying to figure the phone out yesterday.
It happened on Friday.
Nah, it can't be. That's not me. I'm be honest with you. That's all I can tell you. That's not me.
What I'm telling you right now is you're wrapped in this. You're deep in it now at this point.
I'm not wrapped in it.
No, you are.
I'm telling the truth every time I know. So, I mean, I can't lie on myself. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm going to tell you I respect you.
Well, see, here's the thing. You keep saying that, and you keep saying you're telling the truth, but every time we hit you with a little bit of fact of something that we can say otherwise, oh yeah, that's right, I remember he went to Panama City. Oh, that's right, I remember he did this.
Said something about it, so I don't want to miss.
When we ask you these things up front, and you wait until we give you something.
I don't be in people business. I don't.
Well, you're obviously in some business right now, aren't you?
I mean, he's trying to put me in something I don't know about. That's why I kept asking him yesterday, like, what you got going on, do what you got going on. He didn't tell me anything. And last night he called me private. Hey, yo, you think he can let me stay over there? Stay where? You got to tell me what you got going on.
He said that last night.
Yeah, he called me private. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I can't.
When we get those records back, it's gonna show you going to Perry Madison and not going to
You're gonna see it.
Panama City.
You're gonna see it. I swear to God. But you ain't gotta apologize.
Did he tell you? Did you help him kill this man? I'm gonna straight up ask you.
I don't even know who it is. I don't even know what's what. I swear on my dead mama that. I swear, like, oh my God.
Did you help him after he killed this man?
I don't
Did you help him to get rid of any evidence?
What man? Who? Like, I swear on everything. I don't even know what is what.
You don't know whose car that was? That BMW car? That's that dead man's car too. So you're driving in the dead man's car. You're wearing the dead man's watch.
Please, what's your name? Please don't say it. Don't do that.
I'm not doing that. I'm telling you, that is the dead man's car, the dead man's watch.
This man got me involved in some shit. Like, come on, bro. I'm trying to do better for my kids. Like,
you driving the dead man's car. You got the dead man's watch.
He had the victim's belongings, a TV, an Apple Watch, and even the car. But when the detectives pressed him about the murder, his answers were shaky at best.
And it's not like he just died. This guy was murdered.
Like, what happened?
He was murdered. I'm not going to tell you how it happened. I can't tell you how it happened.
Oh, no. I don't know. He didn't tell me nothing, so I can't tell you nothing. Trust me, if I, oh my God, I kind of knew it. I kind of knew he done did something wrong. I knew it.
You did more than something wrong.
That's crazy, yo. Why the fuck you do some shit, boy? Hell no. Oh, I ain't putting it out on myself now. I can't tell you everything I know, but I don't know nothing that boy do. I seen how people get in trouble, they don't even be doing nothing. This is one of them things right here. You don't even know what's going on, you get accused of things. Boy, that's crazy. Damn, I'm trying to see where I was Friday. I know I was that goddamn medicine. Did I went to the gas station? I think I did. What time that was? I was in medicine. That was all night. What time was it? Shit, all y'all gotta look at the camera, goddamn, from the morning to night. You gonna see that car pulling up over there. This can't be the worst thing anything. You gotta see this people car and stuff, the line and see that's your car. Y'all some evil people, man. I swear to God, I'm glad they didn't invite you to my house. Nah, dang, can y'all please take me to jailhouse so I can face my kids? Cause I don't know what this boy got going on. Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my damn warrant shit. Get that shit over with. Fucking with this stupid ass dude. Shit really gonna be surprised I'm telling the truth. No, I wasn't saying you're not telling the truth, but you know, guys, hey, either way, you still doesn't believe me. You find out that I was telling the truth, then you apologize. It's always be like that anyway. You can tell the truth to tomorrow. I ain't gonna believe it. Oh God, so glad I got this shit off my back.
Yeah.
Right, so like, I don't play like that.
So if we get your cell phone location stuff, it's not gonna tell us that you went to Panama City that day?
If my phone said I was in Panama City, I sign the paper and I do 100 years for you.
You do 100 years for me?
I swear to God, with my dead mama.
I got you.
I don't even know how to get there.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Never.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm Detective Bridges. This Detective Howard. I'm with the homicide unit. What they got you down here on?
Man, I don't even know. This dude done got me a whole plenty of mess. I don't even know nothing about this.
What's your name, man?
Mohamed Diane.
Okay, what's going on, man?
I don't even know what he got going on. Me and my girl just met this guy and trying to trust him and believe in him. He got a nice car, trying to rent his car so I can go see my kids and all this stuff. We're not knowing he's way different person.
How you end up meeting this guy?
I just told him. He was looking for some smoke.
Okay, you gave him some smoke?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what he was looking for in particular?
Stunches.
That's his thing?
Detectives didn't come in aggressive. They played it soft, because in the second he feels like a suspect, he would shut down. Timelines are tricky. One wrong answer, one slip-up, and suddenly the whole alibi falls apart. And that's exactly what started happening to Mohamed.
He's dead.
Oh my God, yo, I've never been in this type of situation in my life.
They just told you that though.
I know they told me that. What I'm saying. Never been.
I'm saying, but you know now that he's dead, right?
Yeah, he told me that. Yeah.
So you know, I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy.
things don't quite add up and they don't sound right.
I don't hang out with them. That's what I try to get them to explain. They can search, they can go look, they can do whatever. I don't never hang out with them.
Okay.
Never. We never hang out. Ever.
Okay. So, looking back on the last week, so what do you do for a living?
I do construction, I do landscaping, sometimes computer, I do things on the side too.
You do computer work?
I'm used to it.
What kind of computer work?
Laptops and stuff like that.
How did you come in possession of some of this stuff from this guy?
He gave it to me. I guess, because the one I saw, when I seen the iPad and the iPhone work, I never had nothing like that. So I'm like, shit, you might as well give it to me.
Yeah.
Sunday, like yesterday, or?
Yeah.
So you just got to watch yesterday?
My sis. That's what I'm trying to, that's what I said. I got the watch and the iPad at the same time. I'm trying to think. He gave them all to me at the same time.
I'm gonna help you out, man.
Yeah, cause like, I'm so confused. Like, this man.
Alright.
We're gonna draw it on the board and make it a little.
That's crazy.
So we're gonna go backwards, alright?
Mhm.
That'll be easier for you?
Yo, go ahead. I mean, that's what I was telling him. If I had my phone, I can tell him where I was Friday. I wasn't nowhere near him. I know I'm going to see my kids. I know that for sure. I always do. That's the only thing I do. Down there every day.
How old are your kids?
Mohamed 11, Xavier 8, Kennington 6.
So today's the 10th. So today, what did you do today? What you did today? Tell me, woke up.
My brother, I just went to met my brother to swap car with him because he was supposed to take the rental. Maximum.
You swap cars with your brother's lot?
Mm-hmm.
What's your brother's name?
Who you talking about first?
I'm talking about your,
my brother?
Steve.
Oh, Steven, he had, we swapped today, that's it.
You and Steven swapped today?
Yeah. I gave him the blue car, he gave me the Maxima because he was supposed to return it.
Steven had the blue car today?
I gave him it today.
Oh, wait.
This morning, I swapped it with him this morning.
You swapped?
Right.
Which car?
The blue car.
The blue Toyota?
Right.
With Steven?
Right.
For what car did
The Maxima, I got pulled over in.
So Steven has the blue Toyota right now?
Right.
Okay. You got the blue Toyota. Where you say it was going? He wanted some money for it?
No, my brother?
No, I'm talking about Steven.
We're talking about Steven.
Steven.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. No, Steven. No, me and Steven mad. That's he got me confused then. I thought we were talking about my brother.
Right.
No, right now.
Yeah, Steven, so now let's go back.
Alright, so y'all meet the Hilltop Shield. What side of the store y'all meet on?
Right, because since I'm kind of curious, I'm trying to put him around cameras and stuff, so I kind of like, be around cameras and stuff.
So, alright, so if you get it yesterday, how is your Apple ID and all that stuff getting on to the watch and all this other stuff prior to yesterday?
What you mean prior to? The dude said Friday. It wasn't Friday. So I got that. I think I got that Sunday. I try to figure how to work because we probably connect to my phone or whatnot because my iPhone is off anyway.
So, Friday, you didn't get the phone. You didn't get it Friday?
I don't think so. I don't remember because I don't
think
use
back
it.
to it because the thing about it is with the records you can't. This
Right.
is stuff that makes records that nobody's going.
See, I don't want to say nothing I don't know. That's what I'm trying to. I'm being careful. I could got it or anything, but I'm not.
Is it a possibility you could have gotten this on Friday? Did you see Steve?
In my vision, I see everything at the Shell station Sunday. He gave me everything Sunday.
Did you see Steven on Friday?
I don't know if it was Friday or it was Thursday. I told him to meet me at 7 Hill so I can give him some of my twins. I don't know when it was. That's it. That's about it.
So when you meet him on...
See, if they look at the camera, they can go on the date, whenever it was. I don't know when it was.
It was on Friday.
Okay.
So y'all met.
The longer someone is involved in a crime, even indirectly, the harder it becomes to admit it.
Hey, that was on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it was on Friday.
So you met him on Friday, right?
I don't know when it was. You said it was Friday, so I'm going.
So let me tell you, so
Go
the
ahead.
record show that you guys were talking. So what were y'all talking about when y'all meeting?
Nothing.
Where you talking to meet you at?
I just told him to come to 7 here and get some attention, that's it.
At 7 Hills?
Yeah, because I was with another girl, that's it.
Was y'all switching cars this day too?
Nope, nope, never.
Did you get anything else?
I don't think so.
Would y'all have met anywhere else?
No,
What
let
about
me
the
think,
gas-
let me think.
What about the gate station?
Let me think, when he came to the motel.
You ever met him at the gate station? I might know him.
Yeah, to get some attention.
When was that?
I can't call it, I don't remember.
It was this week, right? This past week?
I done met him a couple times over there. Yeah, I met him a couple times over there, probably 2 times. Yeah, one time he was walking too, so.
Anything seem unusual about him?
Hmm?
Anything else seem unusual about him?
Him?
About Steven? Did he
I
ever tell
don't-
you what he was going through?
He don't tell me nothing, like, cause I know the girl from Perry, you know, like, he don't never tell me, cause he don't know me, so he not gonna tell me his business. He don't
So
know
y'all
me like
never-
that. He
so
don't know me.
y'all are able to switch cars.
I'll try to rent the car from the girl.
I mean, this is where I'm having a problem.
Right.
So
he lied to me and said that was their
no,
car.
listen to me. Listen, hear me out. You're my friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
You let me borrow your car.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know she has a good car.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around and let her borrow my friend's car that didn't even know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't there have to be some trust there for me to think
That's
she
what I'm
won't?
saying. I'm trying to trust him. I always give everybody a
that's
chance.
that's a big thing though.
Yeah, I trust people. That's just me.
So you saying you don't know him that well isn't sitting well
I
with
don't
me.
judge people. I'm be honest. I just give everybody a chance. I'm
But you
always
just said
myself.
you judge people, you put them in front of cameras because you don't trust them and all that stuff.
I'm trying to get, cause he's not telling me what he got going on. So I'm kinda scared.
But you saying one thing. But you're saying also I trust him enough to have my other friend's car that he doesn't know.
Come on, this man is driving a BMW and this is a Toyota. Come on.
What about him?
I mean, I'm saying like,
How much?
you know how they gonna
how
think.
much?
Man, my girl was struggling trying to make it. Like, I'm being there for this girl. Like, I don't even have nobody here. I lost my mom every time. I don't know nobody here. I don't even get in trouble. That's why I was telling her I don't need no lawyer. Like, for what?
You got anything?
My stepdaughter, Rakita Moret, just went in prison for 17 years. She didn't even do nothing. They said she killed her own baby. You probably heard about that too. Rakita Moret.
Where is it? Here?
Mm-hmm. The one that accused of Wanda Diane of killing her baby. He gave her Benadryl or some shit a couple years ago.
So a few years ago?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you.
That was my stepdaughter. Yeah. I don't get in trouble. I don't do that. That surprised me, like, when he said that was a dead person car and stuff. Like, I've never in my life thought I'd be in this type of situation.
Yeah. I mean, we in the middle of it now.
I don't know how to mess with people from now on. Like, I don't even.
Here's the deal. I mean, I get it. To you, you're probably like, you're nonchalant. But
yes, I'm
you,
so.
But you gotta think about it. All this stuff, not making it no better for you, man.
I mean, hey, what can I say? I mean, all I can do is just go to court and talk to my lawyer. I don't know nothing. I don't know what he got going on. I don't know nothing.
Imagine knowing a crime has been committed. You weren't the one who did it, but you know the details. Do you go to the police and risk everything? Or do you stay quiet and hope no one asks? That's exactly where Mohamed found himself.
He can do whatever he want. I know where I work. I ain't gonna stress it. Man, that's on God. Y'all have a blessed night.
Hey, man. You willing to give me a DNA sample? So, you know how DNA works? Alright. So, DNA works millions of ways.
Mm-hmm.
You got different types of DNA. You know, like, if you bleed, that's DNA.
Mm-hmm.
If you spit on me, that's DNA.
Mm-hmm.
If I touch you, that's DNA. if you say, to prove your story, what you're telling us, you never been in this man's house, you never dealt with him, you have nothing to do with his murder. So when we run all DNA, I need another DNA to compare it to. If I compare it to your DNA, it shouldn't be on him, right?
Right.
So that's why I'm asking for your DNA so I can compare it to him. So you said,
I don't mind, but I don't know what that is. I'm not finna take myself in something I don't even know it. So for that, I'm just gonna, for my safety, yeah, I'm not gonna.
so you don't want to give me your DNA?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means.
Tell me what you don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what the DNA, what that stand for. So I just wait till I go to call and.
Your DNA.
So.
I mean, 'cause I explained
I
it,
try
so.
my best to help y'all. Like I just wanna go lay down in jail now, and so I go to call and talk to Matt. Like so, I'm stressed. Like this is crazy.
So no.
I'm not saying no. I will after I talk to him because I don't know what that means. I don't know what DNA stands for. I will do it after that.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you got to be clear with me.
Mhm.
Will you give me a DNA sample right now?
I can't do it till I find out what is it stand for. I will, but I have to find out what it stand for. I'm not from here, so I'm not trying to get in trouble.
So
I'm
you're
sorry.
asking what the letters stand for?
No, I'm not. I don't know the understanding of it. I don't know what it stands for. I don't know what it's gonna cause. I don't know what it's gonna take me. I don't know what's
So
what.
you know, like if you get a
the only
DNA.
person right now I can't believe is my lawyer, Matt Williams.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. So now
All
y'all
right.
got me to a point like I'm scared y'all trying to blame stuff on me. So I'm just gonna cut it out and leave it like that before I get in trouble.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, I will take that though.
You would.
So
I mean.
I will take it so I can get after I talk to him so I can get out, so nothing won't be on me. I don't know what is it. I don't know what it stands for. So I will do whatever they want me to do. But I want to see him so everything okay, whatever I'm doing.
All right.
That's it. I don't mind taking it.
Okay.
And I would tell myself I would take it. But I don't know what it is. I want to know what it stands for.
One of the most notable moments in his interrogation was that he had already asked for a lawyer. Did he get a lawyer because he had something to hide, or because he genuinely feared saying the wrong thing could make things worse?
DNA. I thought DNA was just a blood test to see if that's your son or something. Y'all ain't finna trap me, trying to make me feel I ain't doing. I don't know nothing. Shit, just trying to help y'all. Now y'all making me mad. Whatever y'all got going on. Now y'all can go to show. No, gotta go talk to Matthew now. I'm done talking. You don't wanna believe me, that's fine. I'm done talking. Hell yeah, and I'm gonna file a lawsuit for shit like this. Like, bruh, these people are arresting me and searching my people, man. I'm gonna file a lawsuit. I'm gonna tell Matthew everything.
By the time the detectives questioned him, Mohamed was already a person of interest. If he told the truth, he risked implicating himself. If he lied, he risked being charged with murder.
All right, your ride's here to take you on your warrants.
Okay.
I heard that you wanted to talk to Matt before you give your DNA sample to compare to.
I don't know what's going on.
I know, that's fine. Have Matt call me.
Okay.
Once you talk to him, and I'll explain it to him. But kind of what she was saying, the DNA samples that
I'm
compared.
sorry. Goodbye.
Alright, I'm gonna have a seat in here. I'm gonna grab Nick, and then we'll be ready. Okay.
Alright.
As the detectives walked into the interrogation room, they knew they had to be strategic, especially because he had lawyered up. To detectives, lawyering up can look like an admission of guilt, but for Mohamed, it might have just been his only way to protect himself, because when you're caught between the cops and a killer, there's no right answer, only survival.
So I've only got a few questions. I watched the interview from before, so I have very few questions, really, and more. It's just more so clarifying. And you've known Stephen based on just for a few months, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how well do you know him? Do you know his last name?
I know on Facebook. That's how I know his last name.
Okay. And you friended him on Facebook after you met him in person the first time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some questions about how much he knows about you at this point.
Yeah.
Would he know your full name, first and last name?
On Facebook.
Okay, so your first and last name, and
Yes, sir.
has he been to your house on Texas Street?
Yes, sir.
And a lot of this has to do with, we're trying to figure out exactly when that watch, that Apple Watch specifically, was passed from him to you.
Yeah, like I had said, he gave me the watch.
And just to clarify, that was, do you remember what day he said?
You said on Sunday when you were at the
Yes,
thing, but that was
Sunday.
the Sunday at the Shell where the cameras is what you said.
Yes, somewhere, yeah.
Red Hill Shell, is that right?
Yeah, the Shell right up here in North Monroe, where you met him, and
So that was, so he gave you the watch on the same day he gave you the TV
Yes, sir,
and
I think so,
the
yeah.
AirPods,
Yes, sir.
okay, 'cause we.
I even told him, they didn't know about it, that's why I told him what he
Yeah.
gave me.
And we see that on camera. I mean, obviously you can
Yes.
see the TV.
Right,
you know,
right.
So we see that. So I'm just trying to verify that was the same. Like the day he gave you the TV is the same day he gave you the watch.
I'm trying to say yes.
All right.
Cause I try to figure out. Then that night I try to figure out how to work the watch. I guess that's how he linked to my iPhone.
Yeah.
Cause I never used no Apple Watch before.
right.
They don't.
So I don't know.
They don't have a soul. So.
Right.
There's nothing in there ticking, no wheel spinning around. I'm not
Yes, sir.
interested. So it's too much technology for me. Okay. So I'll be very upfront. The reason I'm asking you this is it seems all kind of cryptic. Is based on your statements and then what we can see on camera, it would appear that you received that watch, there like on Sunday. Just like you said, there's a possibility that Stephen, and we're trying to iron this out with some iCloud. How should I say this?
Yeah.
He might have attached your name to the device
So
before he gave it to you.
it looks like a login to the device. I told you this when you were in here, when we spoke, that there was a login to the device on that Friday.
Right.
So,
He never got close to my phone. He never got.
but your information is in the device as a login on
Right.
that Friday.
That's when he was downloading when I did that, all that pushing button and stuff to connect with my iPhone. That's when I guess all my information went to the watch.
Right, but that would have happened on Sunday versus,
Right.
but Apple has it happening on Friday. So I know y'all met up Friday. Remember, he met you to get some Tunchi on Friday, before he went to Panama City. So did y'all mess around with the Apple Watch at all Friday? That's what we're just trying to, because around that time y'all were meeting is when that login happened.
Like, we don't even spend no more than 2 minutes with each other, because I just share my Tunchi with him and he gone, that's it.
Right.
But
that's why he's asking the questions,
Yeah,
is because of
was
what we
it.
talked about with that.
Because I know that, when I looked through some of Stephen's things, I mean, he had a notebook that was sort of like
Right,
this.
because I even was waiting on charger. He said he was gonna bring me the charger for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and he gave me the charger for it and everything. So.
Well, if he gave you the watch on
I think he gave me the
Sunday.
TV with the charger.
Yeah.
Like everything was hooked up. Like yeah.
Okay. Some of the reasons why I'm asking these questions is when I went through Stephen's things, there was a notebook that was much like this one that had lots of people's names and phone numbers in it. Yours in particular, I mean, he had your first name, your last name, your nickname of Brando. He had your full complete address, apartment number, and everything.
Damn.
And phone number, and that's just really, honestly, it's not something that I'm used to. So I was curious as to whether or not he had an email
like me,
for you
I be
or
working
anything
with
like
people in my life because I don't do bad stuff. I
Yeah.
be giving people a chance.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about his background.
I might have missed that in the last interview. Do you know the context of that?
No, you mentioned that he said he was going to Panama City.
Yeah,
and he asked you to go, and you said no, you weren't going.
Right.
Okay.
And I think you weren't sure what he was going for.
Right, I thought he was like, I said it for a girl
yeah,
or something.
You thought it was for a girl, and you couldn't remember.
Yes. So I kind of like catch on. He was saying that he was going to pick up somebody.
Right.
That's because I rented the car that day or something. He was like, no, you got to use the car.
Right, because he gave it to you the next day at
Right.
Garden.
Right.
Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to clear up with you, and you were kind of, and I understand the days were kind of, you're mixing them up.
Yes.
You had mentioned that he had told you that someone had died.
Right.
Okay,
Right. And that part, and yesterday I was speaking to one of my friends. They actually told me they was hanging out with him, cause a lot of people like me.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying, "Yo, bro, the same guy that got you in trouble, he was over here explaining what he did with somebody. I guess October or November. He killed somebody. I guess he shot him, and the bullet went to the wall, and he had like put a dog somewhere in front of it so nobody can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy said when the police and everybody came in, they didn't move the dog. And as of right now, this dog still there.
The dog?
It's a dog
The dog door?
to hide the bullet hole.
Oh, the dog door.
To hide the bullet hole.
Gotcha.
No.
So, and this is back to that conversation at the Olive Garden. So, I mean, you asked him what's wrong because he looks
So nervous and scared, like. So I asked him, I said, "Yo, what's wrong with you? Why are you looking like that?" It's like, "Yo, Brad, somebody died accusing me of killing." And I'm like, well, so my head, like, I want to ask questions, like, what's going on? What's up? Who? He didn't say nothing. He just like, "Man, how long you gonna keep the car? Make sure you bring at 9 o'clock."
One of the strangest dynamics in Mohamed Diane's interrogation was how the female detective kept answering for him. At first, it seems counterproductive. Wouldn't they want Mohamed's own words to catch contradictions? But there's a reason for this approach. Reducing resistance. If Mohamed is hesitant, defensive, or afraid, the detective is making it easier for him to agree instead of shutting down. Guiding the narrative. By framing the answer, the detective is controlling the direction of the story, leading him where they want. Creating psychological comfort. If Mohamed feels like she understands him, he might start agreeing without realizing where it's leading. Every time he nods along, every time he lets her put words in his mouth, he's losing control of his own defense. And for detectives, that's exactly what they want. Detectives aren't looking for direct confessions. They also want subtle admissions. When the female detective frames an answer, Mohamed can either agree or correct her. If he agrees, detectives now have a statement they can use against him. If he corrects her, he's forced to explain himself, giving detectives more details to pick apart. The second a suspect stops fighting for their own version of events, they've already lost.
I'm going to assume that he's given you these items in exchange for Tunchi. Is this a question I can ask? I'm not trying to
nah.
you or
He
anything
just
like
gave
that.
it to me because like I started to be a good friend to him.
Okay.
Like he just started giving me for free. I guess he's trying to plan on leaving in town or going somewhere.
Okay. When he called to meet you at the Shell, was it just to give you the items, or was he trying to get stuff too?
Give me the item and ask me if I had something.
Okay. And he didn't ask for any payment or anything for these items. He just I mean, what was that you knew that he was going to give you these things before you got there, right? No? Okay. So what was the conversation like when you guys meet up there at the Shell on North Monroe, and now he's got these electronic items? I mean, how does he present them to you?
I think I was talking. I'm like, damn, what you moving out of town? But he had all the clothes hangers and everything in the backseat. So I just started talking. I was like, hey, man, you want the TV? You want this and that? I was like, yeah, I dig it.
TV, the AirPods,
right.
And everything.
He like we became like just friends. Like I don't know nothing about him or just dealing with him. Yeah. That's all. I don't know nothing about him. No, he ain't dumb. He knows what's up. He knows what's going on.
Talk about Stephen.
Right. So, one of the things that we have to do is, and I know Matt's told you this, we have to do an amount of due diligence. We can't focus on one particular suspect.
Right.
If this goes to trial a year from now, 2 years from now, a good defense attorney is going to say, what about Mohamed? What about Mohamed? I mean, he's doing drugs with Stephen. I mean, could Mohamed have done this? So some of the things that, I'll be completely, he's probably already told you, some of the things that we've done is follow up on alibis, which everything checks out, phone records and things like that, particularly location data, whether or not you were at the house at Alachua, so that we can say that we've ruled you in or ruled you out. And at this point, we're ruling you out. I think you guys had discussed a buckle standard, a DNA sample, and are you guys still on board with him giving consent for that? Phone situation, yeah. While she's doing that, and I think we did, the iPhone that you had, did it have service or no?
No, sir.
You were using it like Wi-Fi only?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who's Brianna Cooper?
My ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
She's dying for her phone right now.
Check. I'll let you explain that one to her.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm gonna seal it up and I'm gonna have you initial the seal once I seal it.
And that's it. That's all I've got, unless Matt, you have anything?
I got nothing. I should have asked this from the beginning. Is this the Jackson County dumpster situation?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about you.
It is.
Yeah,
sorry.
I kind of figured last week, but I didn't.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to give it to you. They're probably talking like later this week.
Okay, I can't use the iPhone for right now, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, B, capital B, 8762.
Capital B.
But I remember on my phone.
I don't, but I can go look it up real quick.
Alright, well, we can go down there and.
Till 5 o'clock on that last day.
I know.
It's a cool job. I think there's a lot of work.
Yeah, there's definitely.
I don't know about
Yeah,
cool.
brain, yeah.
Mohamed's biggest mistake was not realizing that the moment he didn't go to the police, he was already involved. He thought staying silent would keep him safe. But in the eyes of the law, silence is just another form of guilt. In the end, it was highlighted that Mohamed Diane wasn't the killer, nor was he involved in any way. But he knew more than he said initially, and he waited too long to tell the truth. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like the video. And if you want to support the channel even more, there's a Patreon link in the description below. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.